Welcome to the Fluid Power Forum, a podcast of the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your guest host on the Conexpo floor, Ben Brown, and I'm here to interview interesting people who are moving fluid power technology forward at the 2026 Conexpo Coneg trade show. Here with me now is Bob Borowski from Engineering Technology Services to talk about their Conexpo Coneg experience, as well as what his company is exhibiting and the value that it brings to you, the listener. Thanks for joining me today, Bob. How's your Conexpo experience been?
Good morning. I see you're sitting in for Pete. He couldn't make it, huh?
Not this time, no.
Yeah, we're missing him. But I did get a chance to meet with Eric yesterday. He came over to our booth. We had a nice conversation. It's good to see you guys. You guys are a central component of this industry and a nexus for a lot of things we do in communications, especially with the annual conference, the IEOC, and I make sure I don't miss any of those. Those things are really central to what we do, and it helps us do what we do as best as we can.
I'm glad you brought all those events up. I mean, all those are phenomenal opportunities for members and prospective members to kind of learn a little bit more about what we have to offer and kind of get good networking opportunities.
Yep.
Conexpo is a great show, but it happens once every 3 years, and I mean, you need more events to fill in the meantime.
Yeah.
All right, so as you've been here, what are some new products, some new innovations you've seen in the fluid power industry that stand out that you think our listeners should know about?
Well, you know, we like you said, it's only every 3 years, and it's really important to be here to see who's new, what new alliances have been formed between companies and mergers, what new products are out there, the competition. It's a really great opportunity for all of those reasons, and really maybe even paramount among them is really what we do with you guys at the annual conferences. Right here we have all of our suppliers, we have all of our customers, and we sit down and talk to them, and we'll probably meet with 20 different concerns that fall into either one of those categories, and that's 20 trips I don't have to make. They're all here. So it's a value in the efficiency of how we spend our travel money. But there's an energy at this show that you don't see anywhere else. It's the biggest show in North America. We look forward to it. We plan for it. In this case, we have a 30 by 40 booth, and we put a lot of time to it. We plan for 14 months to figure out where we're going, how we're going to set it up, what the booth is going to look like, what we want to show, what the messaging is, and it is all of that. But it's really turned out to be a great experience. The first 2 days, obviously we're in day 3, right? The first 2 days were really well attended, a lot of great conversations with all the right people, and it's the reason why we come.
Yeah, I mean, it's a city in and of itself. 2023, I think about 150,000 people came. I mean, just looking around here, it's hard to obviously
How many do you think we have in this show?
I could see it being that number again. I could see it being that big again.
Really? I think it's more. We expected this show to really be well attended, and I think it's at least that and maybe more. Coming out of 2020, what is obviously the COVID year, it was a disaster. A lot of people pulled out. Last 2023 was really good. I think this one is exceeding that in a lot of the metrics, which is really, really fun to see.
It really is. And it's my first time here, and it's been an unbelievable experience.
Your first time?
First time.
Dude, you got to get out and walk
here.
around. There's so much to see here. What a great place. I'll tell you this, too. One of the things I tell a lot of young people or first-timers is if you're going to be in this industry, there's no better place, no better time to get here and spend 3 or 4 days, walk every hall, make sure you have comfortable shoes because you're going to die if you don't, and look at all the ways that fluid power is used. And you will find something. It doesn't matter how many times you've been here, how long you've been in industry, you will find some machine you've never seen before and fluid power being used in some new way. It's really amazing.
And I am absolutely taking that opportunity. Today is a full schedule with all the podcast recording.
Yeah, you're
but
popular.
I am here to see as much as I can and learn as much as I can.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's zoom in on Engineering Technology Services
Sure.
a little bit here.
Yeah.
So what your company bring out? Talk about your booth a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're based in Memphis, Tennessee. We live in the aftermarket, and what we do is buy original product. We only deal in original product from major industry manufacturers like Bosch Rexroth and Parker and Atos. And what we do is we support their distribution channels and make sure that we can supply them something that they may not have on the shelf, so they can keep their product in the aftermarket and keep their machines running. One of the big things, of course, is they make products, pumps, motors, and valves. We focus on piston pumps, piston motors, and industrial valves, pretty much solely. The manufacturers like Rexroth, Bosch Rexroth, and Parker, and Atos, they put them on original equipment. It goes into the field, and when it fails because one of those components is down, first call goes to distribution network. Could be Motion, could be Applied, could be SunSource, could be Berenson, could be any of those, right? If they don't have it on the shelf, because they make a big effort to keep the right stuff, but nobody has all the perfect inventory models, regardless of the big effort that they make, right? So what we do is we're able to, with our vast inventory, support them with things that they don't have on the shelf that maybe they wish they did. But the reality is, a lot of it can be low usage stuff, some strange shaft, some strange port configuration, whatever it is. And so we help them fill in the gaps for things that they don't stock because they might not be high movers. And that way we can keep the end user running and everyone's happy.
Well, it sounds like engineering technology services, that, like you said, helps keep the world running, keeps everything moving the way that it needs to.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, our tagline you'll see at our booth is saving the world one customer at a time. That's what we do.
One customer at a time?
Yep.
It's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, and so to kind of start closing out here, where can our listeners go to learn a bit more about learn a little bit more about engineering technology?
Yeah,
services?
sure. They can check out our website, www.etshydro.com. On the website, you can see all the products we support. It's drop-down menus for the Bosch Rexroth offering, the Parker offering, the Atos offering. There's a part of our website that's dedicated to training. So we have a couple different training classes, which is a big deal, right? There's a lot of people, a lot of companies in this industry right now have a lot of, I'd say, aging out employees that are veterans. They know a lot. They're bringing in a lot of young guys who need to start from the basics, right? So we have our fundamentals of hydraulics class that we train, anybody who's coming in. Because of the shortage in the industry right now, a lot of these concerns are going into adjacent industries like pneumatics and getting those guys and pulling them over, because there's some things that are similar, but even though this is different, bringing them over, training them in hydraulics. So we help with the start of that process. We train in our hydraulic school in Memphis, Tennessee. So we do that. But yeah, they can check out our website. We also have an online store, so people can go and check out our real-time inventory. The reality is when people come to us, they're looking at a line down situation. So if their machine's down, they need to get it fast. And typically what we do is support customers in a way that if you order today, 99% of the time you have it tomorrow. Being in Memphis, Tennessee, we're right there at the FedEx hub. So we can ship anywhere in North America in a day, anywhere in the world in 3 days. And that's our business model, and that's who we are.
A lot of great information there, and a lot of great services there. Thank you very much again, Bob, for taking the time to join.
Yeah, and Ben, you got a great spot here. Everyone's walking by, looking at you, doing all your interviews. You're going to be popular.
It's been a popular time so far. We've been having a good time.
All right, so say hi to Pete for me and Eric and everybody back there. You guys do a great job. We really appreciate the NFPA and everything you do.
And we appreciate you, our members. Thank you.
Yep.
That's going to wrap things up for this mini episode of the Fluid Power Forum podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of the other podcasting services. And leave a review. It makes a huge difference for us, and it helps us continue growing the show. Also, remember to follow us on LinkedIn at the National Fluid Power Association. I'm your guest host, Ben Brown, reminding you to join us next time in the forum.